This is Mastering Mathematics with your teacher, Karen Weston.
Hello Antigua Barbuda and the rest of the world. Welcome again to another in the series, Mastering Mathematics. This is Karen Weston and this is a series sponsored by the Ministry of Education in conjunction with its EBU unit, Center for Mathematics Education and ABS Television. Yes, we are making mathematics a doorstep experience. The students are in the classroom and they are willing to go. That not even my pushing them through the door could get out the students from Parham School. So they're here again today to tell you that they can master mathematics. What are we going to tell the rest of the world about mathematics?
It's fun.
It's fun, isn't that true?
Yeah.
And what you're not seeing on the television is the practical aspect that we'll be leaving to the teachers because of time constraint, okay? But into this can be developed into practical aspects too, because we want them to know exactly where they're going to use this, why is this important. Now, so far, I have told you I'm going to be needing the tables because we're going to come to another aspect of mathematics in which we must say cancelling and how we're going to be cancelling stuff. So now and again we will come back and show you what these children were doing. So you were here yesterday. What did we do?
2,
2,
4, and 8 times table.
All right, let's say it again.
2, 4, and 8 times table.
Why did we choose these numbers?
Because it got even.
Apart from being even, what else?
Because you can double.
Because we can double. There's a relationship between the numbers. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the relationship between 4 and 2?
You can double them.
Yes. And double means it's 2 times 2. Is that true? And double means we can add the same amount. Okay. Now, teachers, notice the vocabulary to which they are holding on. I can talk about multiplying by 2, but because they're conversant with the word double, you see how easy it is for them to understand that? So choose the words, choose the vocabularies that you see that they're going to hold on to and use it right away. What is the relationship between 4 and 8? We can double it again, and then so it's multiplying by 2. Okay, so what are we telling the rest of the world? If we know our 2 times table,
We can know 4 and 8 times.
we will know our 4 and 8 times table. And what am I commissioning you to do? What do you have to do when you get back to your school?
Teach.
Yes, you're going to teach the others, okay? And because you were so good yesterday, today I want you to show them again your demonstration. This time, we're going to look at another series of numbers, okay, that we can double to get the answers. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, because so today it is the 3 times. Do we know 3 times table?
Yes.
All right, tell me.
3 ones are 3.
Wait, don't run away, leave me. Let's go. It is 3 times 1 would give me?
3.
Yeah, 3 times 2 would give me?
6.
Wait, let's write the 3's first. 2 is equal to 6. So let's do them in one color for this time because I'm going to use the red. 3 times 3 would give me?
9.
Okay, 3 times 4 would give me?
12.
3 times 5 would give me?
15.
And 3 times 6's would give me?
18.
And 3 times 7's would give me?
21.
And 3 times 8 would give me?
24.
And 3 times 9 would give me?
27.
And 3 times 10 would give me?
30.
And 3 times 11 would give me?
33.
And 3 times 12 would give me?
36.
Okay, 36. So we want people to understand when we're talking about doubling, it is the answers, okay, that we are talking about. Because we want to tell you now, the pattern I'm giving you today, if we know 3 times, we can know our 6 times. Did you know that? What's the relationship between 6 and 3?
When you double, you get that.
Okay, right. So that 6 then would be 3 times 2. Okay, and this is what we call doubling. Okay, so okay, don't let me tell you, as quickly as you can, write out your 6 times table for me immediately. Okay, we're doubling. Okay, so if we know our answer is 3 times 1, we can know 6 times 1. Okay, because we're just doubling. Okay, 2, 6 times 3, 6 times 4, 5, 6 times 6. So, what do we have? Yes, a lot of doubling taking place right now. Our students know the vocab and they're going to get with it because they're smart. Okay, it's easy for them to put 3 plus 3, answer. 6 plus 6, answer. All right, so because there's a relationship between numbers, all this can come easily. And that is what we want to teach them. There is no heartache, there is no pain. There are a series of numbers, and when we put them together in the right combination, then we know that everything will be all right. And watch those children having fun. Okay, let's see if they're finished. Oh, you're finished? Oh, that's the smartest one in the class. Yes, you can see that right away. What about you, Mr. Smith? You're eating up the food for nothing? Oh, you're smart too. All right. Are we ready? Yes. No, we're waiting and that is one thing, teachers. Everybody does not work at the same pace. So you have to give them a chance because everybody wants to feel the success though. So that is what we have to allow. All right, give them the time they need. So is it time now for us to say?
Yes.
Okay, so which school are we from again?
Parham.
Okay, it is Parham Primary. What is the motto there?
Excellence through dedication and perseverance.
Okay, and perseverance means that we're going to?
Work hard.
Okay, so even when we have difficulty, we're not going to give up easily, are we?
No.
All right, no, we're not going to give up easily because we have a lovely saying here, and I told you already about because one of the things that we must do in terms of going to school is to make certain that we have a goal, because all successful people have a goal. No one can get anywhere unless he knows where he wants to go. Do you think you can come out of your house blindly and walk and go places?
No.
Right, you have to know where you want to go and what you want to do or be. All right? And once we know that, that is the beginning of our success. Now, so we said our 3 times table. Is that true?
Yes.
And what is the one that we had to do as our mission?
6 times 3.
Okay, so give me the answer. 6 times 6, 1 would give me?
6.
And 6 times 2 would give me?
12.
And 6 times 3 would give me?
18.
And 6 times 4?
24.
And 6 times 5?
30.
And 6 times 6?
36.
And 6 times 7?
42.
And 6 times 8?
48.
And 6 times 9?
44.
6 times 9?
54.
Okay, because we're doubling. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And 6 times 10?
16.
And 6 times 11?
66.
And 6 times 12?
72.
Okay. Now we're coming back and showing you the relationship with the numbers. Notice when we are doubling, okay? You can see right away, so you can check it. So every time we are showing you that any problem you're doing in mathematics, you always have a place that you can check to see if your answers are correct. We know 3 times table. We know that the 6 times would be the doubling of the answers for our 3 times table. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now we're going to give you a little break because I have a big one coming up for you. When I multiply 6 by 2, what am I going to get?
12.
So I am going to ask you to do your 12 times table. But just a while, we're going to give you a little break, and then we're coming back. Because after that, I'm also going to show you a very shorter method that you can know your 12 times table by. Take your break, and we'll be right back.
Don't look on what I cannot do. Focus on what I can do. I may not say what I do, but I can hear and feel it as strongly.
I may not hear, but that does not and should not affect my ability to learn and to function in the real world.
I am a gifted student. I need the opportunity to soar. Support me in my climb to higher levels of learning.
Some of our children have special educational needs. They have a right to an education. So let us teach them the way that they learn and help them to achieve their full potential.
To succeed in mathematics, you need to build on what you have learned before. New concepts are added to and build upon previous concepts. It is very important that the early material be mastered thoroughly. Similarly, mastery of material from previous classes makes success in later classes more likely. So continually review and practice concepts from previous sessions. Complete all readings and especially homework assignments as soon as possible after they are announced. And definitely complete all assignments before new material is covered. This ensures that the information is fresh in your mind and linked to more basic concepts previously learned. Do your assignments early enough to allow you to get help with the things you do not understand.
Hello, yes, we are back. And although I gave my students a break, they did not take any because I told them that they're going to be doing their 12 times table. So what did they do? They stayed in the class and they are doing it, okay? Teachers, when this happened, you check and you see the students who actually had the tenacity to stay and to do work, so that if they have to ask afterwards to go to the bathroom, give them a chance to go. Because that is what schooling is all about. We want to motivate them, and as soon as that is happening, then we can leave them in terms to do what they want to do. Okay? So that is going to be our stuff. Guys, did we do all our 12 times?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to look for that and see what is happening right away. Okay? Thing. Oh, it's hot today. But that's all right. We're going to get tourists are in, so I'm glad for the sunshine too. Now, what did we say? Let's go again. What were the ranges we had? This time we're looking at
12.
So it was. So we did the 3 and 6 and 12. We're noticing. Okay, what is the pattern? To get from 3 to 6, what do we do?
Double the 6.
Yes, we double it. So we multiply by
2.
What do we do to get to 12? Double the 6. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Now, I am going to put the answer for what you're going to tell me is the 12 times table. Okay? And let us see if you're giving me them and it is correct. Okay? 12 times table. So 12 times 1 would give me what?
12.
12 times 2 would give...
24.
Just a second. Would give me 24. 12 times 3 would give me...
36.
And 12 times 4 would give me...
48.
And 12 times 5 would give me...
16.
60. And go ahead, 12 times 6s would give me...
72.
72. And 12 times 7s would give me...
84.
And 12 times 8...
96.
Just a second. And 12 times 9 would give...
108.
Very good. And 12 times 10...
120.
And 12 times 11...
132.
Okay. And 12 times 12...
144.
144. Did I tell you that my cameraman, that he is a mathematician? Are these answers correct, cameraman? What would you tell me for our 12 times table? So they told me that the answer would have been 12, 24, 36, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120, 132, and 144. Are they correct? Yes, they are correct, because look, in our doubling 6, we're going to get
12.
In our doubling 12, we're going to get
24.
doubling 18, we're going to get
36.
doubling 24, we're going to get
48.
doubling 30, we're going to get
60.
doubling, is who's telling me 64? Doubling 36, we're going to get
72.
doubling 42, we're going to get
84.
and doubling 48, we're going to get
96.
and doubling 54, we're going to get
108.
and doubling 60, we're going to get
120.
and doubling 66, we're going to get
132.
and doubling 72, we're going to get.
144.
Now I want you to watch with your little beady eyes, because I'm also going to show you something that happens when we look at our 12 times table. What we do for our numbers, Mr. Smith, I want you paying attention to me, all right? What we do with our numbers is to examine them, all right? Watch me, listen to me saying the 12 times table. 12 times 1 is equal to 12. How do we write 12?
1 and 2.
1, 2. Keep saying that. 12 times 2 is equal to 24. How do we write 24?
4.
Okay, look again. When I write 12 times 3, what do I get?
36.
How do I write it?
3 and 6.
Is there a relationship between those numbers?
Yes.
What's the relationship?
Timetable.
Okay, because tell me how it is. Yes, sir. Which one is it? No, I think my friend here, he's right. You see this number 1? How would I get 2 from 1? What would I do?
Add 1.
Okay, or as I can
Double 1.
double 1. Isn't that true?
Yes.
Okay, listen and look carefully. 2. How would I get 4 from 2?
Double 2.
Double 2, isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 2, 4. Listen to what you're saying. 1, 2. 2, 4. And this is what?
3. 6.
And how do I get 6 from 3?
Double
it.
3.
So if I write 12 times 4, what should the answer be?
44 and 8.
A 4 and an?
8.
If I say 12 times 5, what would the answer be?
0.
How would I get it?
6 and 0.
We're getting a 6, 0. But why would I get a 6, 0 this time?
Because 5 times 12 is 60.
5 times 12 is 60. But how did I get that this time?
We double.
Because 2 times 5 is 10, so you just add this.
Oh my! This little guy, he's right. Give him a round of applause. I'm going to tell you what he's saying in his little brains. He realizes that we're saying 2 times 4 to get the 8, all right? But we were writing, you see the number 3, we wrote 3 first?
Yes.
Do you see the number 4? We wrote 4 first. Yes. So he realizes that we're writing 5. And then, yes. And when we double this, we're going to get 10. But can we have 10 in the units row? No. So what do we have to do? Yeah, we take the 0, we cross off and put in the 0, and we take this one where?
Add it to 5.
Yes, because we have to take it over to the 10th line. Isn't that right?
Yes.
And then that's how we get our 60. Excellent. Tell the world, what is your name again?
Azani.
Azani. Okay, well done, Azani. So that is the sort of thinking we want taking place in the classroom. Show them, okay? Then I wouldn't do any further here. They would have to complete for me the 12 times 6, the 12 times 7, using this method to show that they have a different way of thinking about these numbers. Students, you can do it. Do not make anybody tell you that you can't do mathematics, okay? Yeah. It doesn't matter if you weren't good in maths when you were little, because you still call yourself big now, is that right? Okay, even if it's day 1, this is your first day of learning something, you can come big good, okay? Because what you do when you reach home, you say, hey, I had a good class today. Let me just try for myself and give myself some examples. But one thing, teachers, do not kill the children with homework. I can't stop talking about this thing where I see a grade 4 student getting 3 pages to go home to do. And on those pages, there are more than 20 sums. And they're all different. That is not learning, because all the children have in their mind is to finish the homework, and nothing would have been learned. All right? Give them a little, let them do the thing in terms of stepping on. But you don't assign them this. They're too small for this sort of thing. You would not even get through a whole page in a session in your school, but yet you're sending them home with 3 pages of more than 20 problems on 1 page. That is ridiculous. Okay? And that is where we turn off our students. But nobody will turn us off, because what are you right now?
Mathematicians.
Yes, you're mathematicians. Is only one person in here is a mathematician? No. Well, let me hear you again, man. You're not talking. What are you right now?
Mathematician.
Okay, what are you going to do with this knowledge?
Teach.
Teach. Who are you going to teach?
Others.
Right, and your friends learn best from you. So you tell Miss Lydia that when she comes to school and she's not feeling well, or at least take only 10 minutes to talk in the classroom and leave it to you. Is that true?
Yes.
All right, because I am coming down to Parham School to see you and to see what has been happening. Are we going to get good things from you next year in that exam? All right. Are we going to get good things?
Yes.
All right. What is the motto again of that school?
Excellence through dedication and perseverance.
Okay. Now, so as we end, again, we ask you to remember our dearly beloved Sean Williams, okay? And this is what he is empowering us to do. This was his last project here on this earth, okay, with his student, and he was so very proud. We want to take this a bit further, and we will be bringing his children from his class here, because we want the therapy to continue. And the more they can be doing things and knowing that they're doing it for their teacher, it is going to heal them so much. So, until next time, this is Karen Weston with my students from Parham Primary School. What are we saying?
Goodbye.
And see you
next year.
All right. Thank you very much, and we will be back again. Yes, so next year you will be in Form 1, and I'll be bringing you back here. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, say good night to your mommies and say thank you to the cameraman.
Goodbye. Thank you.
All right, so give them a round of applause. Let us thank the whole EBU unit. All right, because Mr. Lloyd, we're forgetting to call him all the time. Okay, make certain that everything is prepared. And so too does my friend, that great poet, Mr. Barnes. Okay, my other friend, I sure see a smiling all the time, but my singing bird Maggie, oh my. Lord, let's pray for her too, because she needs our prayer. And again, thank you for the teachers. Thank you for so much that you do. Thank you for the busman who drove us here safely. So until next time, Karen Weston saying, keep on doing mathematics. And now, grannies and uncles, please teach the children, because they can do it.
Join us next time for another in the series, Mastering Mathematics, a production of the Education Broadcasting Unit in the Ministry of Education and ABS TV.